Hello friends and family, and good morning from Disney Springs. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, do a really fun Disney Springs merch search, and check out all of the newest Disney Parks merchandise Walt Disney World has to offer. Of course, we have to head over to the Disney Style store. I'd like to head over to the Star Wars Galactic Outpost because they always get so much unique Star Wars merchandise. Then I think we'll head over to the opposite end of Disney Springs, over to Disney Pin Trading, the World of Disney, and the Marketplace Co-op. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, we are officially rope dropping Disney Springs. The orange parking garage, we just came down. It's actually pretty busy this morning. And before we do start heading into a bunch of the shops around Disney Springs, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. I did want to mention though, right outside of the AMC movie theater, they do have that awesome photo op with Disney Pixar Elio. We were able to see this. It is seriously such a cute movie for the kiddos. That being said, my personal favorite way to start out a good Disney Springs merch search is always over at the Disney Style store. They get so much unique merchandise that you can't find elsewhere at Disney Springs. Let's head on in and check out all the newest offerings. Okay, so as soon as you come inside Disney Style, they actually have a brand new Loungefly bag. This is one that's that canvas material with the Mickey and Minnie balloons. Really cool design though. These are only $80 a piece. They do still have a good selection of that 4th of July merchandise, like these bright white adult-sized baseball caps with Mickey, and they're embroidered with a Walt Disney World on the backside. These are $30 a piece. Next to that one is kind of like your matching adult-sized baseball jersey, but a very soft material with Walt Disney World Mickey Mouse. You have some Disney fireworks going off. These are $75. On the backside, it's embroidered number 71 with the red, white, and blue. And then right underneath there is a really cool adult-sized unisex graphic t-shirt, again with Mickey Mouse. That one says Walt Disney World for $45. And here is actually a brand new pair of simulated leather ears. These actually feel like really nice quality, just like the Dooney and Burke ears. I love these. This one has the big like ruby red bow. It's even embroidered with Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature. These are $35 a piece. Right over here is a brand new visor. This one is a nice like cream color embroidered with Minnie and then Walt Disney World on the side, but perfect for summertime. And it's really neat though because they're actually getting a whole bunch of like the different Disney Lululemon merchandise here at the Disney Style store. Here's an adult size pullover sweatshirt with a big graphic with Mickey. This one says Lululemon at the bottom for $148. Looks like they even have like the matching pair of leggings with like that staggered Lululemon logo going down the pant leg. These are $118. And here's a very nice stainless steel cup. This is more of like a black and white design with the Spirit jersey gibbet on the straw. You have the Walt Disney World banner with Cinderella Castle for $30. Even more brand new merchandise just released to Walt Disney World. So many brand new pairs of ears. These are a nice like lavender sequence with the swirl design on the bow. These are $35. Definitely gives me like 50th anniversary vibes. Right next to that is a magnetic pop socket with that Mickey Mouse design. This one's actually filled with glitter and then a bunch of stars. These are $35 a piece. And then right underneath there is that brand new hard shell Mickey Mouse crossbody bag. This one is also a Loungefly bag. They are now $90. Here's a whole bunch of that brand new Winnie the Pooh merchandise as well. This is more of like an adult-sized quilted jacket embroidered with the pinstriping, but you have all the clouds embroidered. And then so many graphics with Winnie the Pooh. These are now $80 a piece at Disney Style. And then right over here is an adult size pullover sweatshirt. Literally everything is embroidered though, from Pooh Bear to Piglet. You have this really cool like floral design on the sleeves. Let's see the old price-a-roni. These are $80 a piece. And here's some brand new graphic t-shirts, part of this new collection. These are all $35 a piece, but they have Winnie the Pooh, and they do say Walt Disney World at the bottom. This one is a hunter green color. They do also have your navy blue Tigger one that says Walt Disney World. And then rounding out this collection with the new graphic t-shirts, kind of like the same difference with Piglet. So many awesome things right now at the Disney Style store, though. Here's one of my personal favorite, like newer pullover sweatshirts with Mickey Mouse and then Pluto. This one says Best Pals Walt Disney World for $50. Right over here is a really cool like a backpack. This one is more of like adult size, embroidered with Mickey Mouse and then Walt Disney World. But you have like this big like locking mechanism. These are $45 a piece. And they do still have that really fancy windbreaker. This one is a half zip. You get the little graphic with Mickey, but a huge pocket on the bottom section. These are perfect for the Disney parks. That one is $50, but on the back side, it says Mickey and then you have Pluto. Of course, another cool thing about the Disney Style store, you can actually get some assorted pins here. They do have a double pin with Little Mermaid and then Sebastian. This double pin set is $23. Next to that is more of like a stained glass pin with the Enchanted Rose from Beauty and the Beast. That one is $13. Let's see what else we have doing here though. They do have a very sparkly Cinderella pin with that big flowy dress. $13 for that one. Here's some of the brand new 25th anniversary pins actually with Donald, and then you have Daisy Duck. These were just released to the parks. That one is $15. And it looks like they even have some of the brand new Disney Parks Pride Collection pins with the whole body there of Mickey with that sparkle design for $15. And then right over here is the Cinderella Castle and then the Mickey hat ears for $23. Here's even some of the brand new adult size tank tops. These are all like unisex, but you got that retro design with the pinstriping. You have Cinderella Castle and Walt Disney World, but these are $32 a piece. They do even have that really cool Hey Hey version with the big graphic with Hey Hey. You have all the little flowers and palm fronds. Let's see what else we have over in this direction though. So here's a really cool plastic cup with the Spirit Jersey logo. You have Cinderella Castle and then $71 on the back side. These are now $30 a piece. Then here's a whole basket of brand new refrigerator magnets. Like how cool are these? They say Walt Disney World, but you could see like Peter Pan, the Cheshire Cat, Mickey Mouse. This might be my personal favorite brand new refrigerator magnet. And so many brand new adult size pullover sweatshirts at Disney Style. These are so nice. They have huge patches with the characters on the front, just like a football Letterman jacket. You have Mickey Mouse, then it's embroidered Walt Disney World with all of the different colors. These are $65 a piece. Right next to the Mickey Mouse version is the matching Tigger version. More of like a soft lavender color, again with that big patch on the front with Tigger. Right underneath there is Marie from Aristocats. This one is more of like a seafoam blue color. I really like the different colored stitching though. Definitely works really nice for these pullover sweatshirts. And then last but not least is a very fancy Daisy Duck one for $65. You could even get some really nice Disney Bubble Bar collection earrings here at Disney Style. You get little dangly earrings with Mickey and Minnie with their little life preservers there, ready to go down to the pool. But these are $50 a piece. They do have like your same difference here with Minnie Mouse and then Donald Duck for $50. Lots of new Stitch merchandise in the parks lately. These are actually really sparkly with the rhinestones, and then you have like the little Hawaiian flowers. That pair of earrings is $40. But speaking of Hawaiian flowers, these actually have like a sparkly rhinestone Mickey in the center for $45. And I'm a big fan of these massive tote size bags. These are perfect to take down to your resort pool or like the beach. They have these really tall straps. They have these with so many different characters though. Really nice for like your beach towels. They do say Walt Disney World on the back side. These are $45 a piece. Right underneath the Mickey Mouse version is the matching Goofy version. You could see like his toothers sticking out, his big floppy ears. On the opposite side of the rack though is one of my personal favorites, the Pluto version for $45. Here's actually a really nice adult-sized pullover sweatshirt, again with that classic graphic with Mickey. This one says Walt Disney World at the bottom, but it's this nice like charcoal color. These are adult-sized for $60 a piece. Over here is yet another trucker hat, again perfect for summertime in Central Florida. It's embroidered Walt Disney World. You have like the Walt Disney World archway with Mickey Mouse. These are $30 a piece. And then right over here is a whole pack of keychains actually, so if you are looking for some really nice like take-home items, looks like you get 5 different Mickeys there with different colored shorts, but 5 Disney keychains for only $25. A few other Disney Park lounge flies right now at Disney Style. This is really nice with the ruby red sequins. This will actually match that new pair of ears perfectly though with the silver hardware. This one is $100. Right underneath there is kind of like the same difference, but this one has like the rose gold sequence. Definitely super duper sparkly. This one is $100. And they do also have like that matching lavender Disney Parks lounge fly to go with that brand new pair of ears that I showed you. Let's actually check out some of the different pairs of ears that they do have. So these are the gold sequence ears. Actually look closely, you can see like all the hidden Mickeys. The ears are $35 a piece. They do also have your rose gold color ears that go with that Disney Parks lounge fly, and some different Disney Pixar ears that they do have from Toy Story. This one is the Sheriff Woody ears with the cow print. You get the little cowboy hat, and then the Sheriff badge. And then right underneath there is the matching Buzz Lightyear ears. So many awesome brand new water bottles though. Here is a new stainless steel one with Minnie Mouse. This has a nice like texture to it. You get a bunch of graphics with Minnie, and then this nice like stainless steel carabiner. These are $35 a piece. Even some cool like character socks with a bunch of different characters. These I do believe are $17 a piece. Let's see. Yep, $17 a piece, but they have Cinderella, Princess Ariel, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, literally with Chip and Mrs. Potts. And here's a really cool one with Stitch where it actually looks like he's drawn onto the socks. The Disney Style store at Disney Springs is definitely always one of those shops you have to come in and check out the newest merchandise. They literally get so many new things that you can't find elsewhere at Disney Springs. That being said, let's actually head right next door to the Star Wars Galactic Outpost and check out all the newest Star Wars merchandise at Walt Disney World. Okay, so right off the bat is a really nice Star Wars beach towel. These are super duper soft and very absorbent. They literally feel like a blanket. These are $35 a piece. Underneath there is a cream colored Star Wars coffee mug. This one has like your raised lettering for Star Wars, but it is double-sided. On the bottom it says Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That one is $17. And speaking of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, like how cool are these little banners? They come with a little display stand, loyal to the Empire, with the Stormtroopers. These are $20 a piece, but again, they say Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at the bottom. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Star Wars Mandalorian merchandise. So here's another 3D effect coffee mug with Grogu. It comes with the ceramic spoon there with all of the frogs. This one is double-sided with the Grogu graphic. That one is $25. Right next to that is kind of like your matching pair of Grogu ears. The attention to detail is just super nice. Like his eyes, like everything are embroidered. These are $35 a piece. Now here's a unisex graphic t-shirt also with Grogu. It says strong with the Force, Galaxy's Most Wanted, let the Force guide you. These are $35 a piece. You can even get a toy, a Mandalorian helmet. This one actually like changes your voice. They actually just recently released a bunch of different like Roosevelt Walt Disney World shirts. This one is really cool though with Darth Vader. You can see like the Death Star. Even on the pocket it's embroidered Roosevelts. These are $75 a piece. Right next to that is a really fun pair of Darth Vader ears with the huge simulated leather helmets. You actually get the metal medallion in the center, but everything is embroidered. That one is $35. Definitely goes perfect with the Darth Vader Star Wars Loungefly. The lightsaber itself actually lights up. You have your Star Wars Loungefly badge there at the bottom. Let's see if we can find the price here. This one is $90, but a very nice simulated leather. And they do also have some more adult size socks. You get both characters there with Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper for $18. And it looks like they're getting some brand new like deluxe figurine sets. This is brand new packaging, so really cool design from Star Wars Mandalorian. But these are all $35 a piece for the figurine sets. Here is Sith versus Jedi figurines where you get like Luke Skywalker, Yoda, you get Darth Vader, even Rey. A bunch of different offerings that they do have, like so many brand new sets. This one is the Stormtrooper figurine set for $35. And then right underneath there, let's see what we got doing here. This one is for the 40th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, a deluxe figurine set, literally with a bunch of Ewoks. These don't have the price, but I do believe they're around $30. You can even get a whole bunch of your different Star Wars Black Series helmets. They have so many different offerings. These are highly collectible. I love these though. They're electronic helmets. The Star Wars Mandalorian is incredible. $140 a piece. They do have the original boxes though in case you are doing any traveling. It looks like they have your 501st Legion Clone Trooper helmets. But again, they do have all of them on display with Sabine Wren's helmet for $140. Let's actually check out some of the different pins here on the spinny racks. So a bunch of different open edition pins from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That one is $13. They do have your 709 Legion TIE Fighter First Order patches. That one is only $12, so a pretty good deal for some of the different patches. They have an open edition AT-AT pin. This one says Black Spire Outpost at the bottom for $15. And a whole bunch of assorted Magic Band Plus. This one's for the 45th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back with Chewbacca, Princess Leia, Darth Vader, and a couple other character Magic Bands that they do have with the Millennium Falcon. That's a really cool design. They have a Boba Fett one for $45. And then yet another one that has like the Millennium Falcon, Han Solo, and Chewbacca. Let's actually check out some more of the Star Wars merchandise. So here's an adult size unisex pullover sweatshirt, again for the 45th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, with this massive graphic on the front. Star Wars The Saga Continues. These are $60 a piece. It's even embroidered Empire Strikes Back on the sleeve. They do also have the brand new Star Wars Spirit jersey that was just released to Walt Disney World with your raised lettering, May the Force be with you, with that star design for $80. Seriously though, what more needs to be said about the Star Wars Galactic Outpost? It's really awesome how you can come to Disney Springs and get some merchandise that you can normally purchase just over at like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios, except you don't need a park ticket to go inside. How's about this though for a crazy beautiful view? We have the huge lagoon area. You can actually see some people fishing off in the distance right off that pontoon boat. I did want to mention how nice is the balloon though. A perfect photo op. You can actually see it like reflecting on the waterway, but a perfect way to check out all of Disney Springs from the air. Let's actually make a quick little hop, skip, and a jump-a-rooney to the opposite end of Disney Springs. I actually want to head over to the Art of Disney and see if there's any new statues or artworks. You can actually totally like walk past the Art of Disney store and not even know it's there. It's actually located on the backside of the Rainforest Cafe. You just gotta look for the little Art of Disney store. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Art of Disney, so many cool original Florida Orange Bird artworks. This is limited to 95 pieces, a wrapped canvas, even eating like the Dole Whip. These are $229. Right over here is like a solid wooden wall art with Sunshine Tree Terrace from over at the Magic Kingdom. These are $150 a piece, and they do even have some of the matted prints. Still really cool, again with the original Florida Orange Bird with like that silver foil. They actually have a whole bunch of different wrap canvases on display right now. These are 8x10 Thomas Kincaid Studios. A couple different offerings here with Ariel. These are, let's see here, $65 a piece, but you can see like Flounder and Sebastian. Right next to that one is another neat print that you have with Ursula, and again with Princess Ariel, with Flounder and Sebastian. Let's see what we got doing here on the opposite side. Okay, so here's a really cool Disneyland one. I love these. And again, this is Thomas Thomas Kincaid, so really nice. That one is $65. They do even have one here, literally with all 4 beacons of magic. You have Mickey, Minnie, and then Pluto in the corner. And then way down here in the bottom section, so many cool offerings with, let's see here, Minnie Mouse, Donald, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. You can see all the characters there at the beach. And then yet another beach one with all of the characters for $65. Let's actually check out some more of the prints on the back wall. So here's a really cool one with Scar from Disney's Lion King. You have Donald Duck with his suitcase. This is all framed and ready to go. Limited to 95 pieces for $400. Right over here is a really awesome Sorcerer Mickey print. Again, but you got like Sorcerer Mickey, you have Bambi, Lumiere. This one's limited to 95 pieces for $229. Another really awesome print with Storybook Land. You could see like Casey Jr. I love this though with Mickey and Minnie. You kind of have like a Donald Duck in the wild animal cage. This one is $400. One of my personal favorite attractions over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. You have the Small World attraction. This one is 14 by 18 inches for $400. Speaking of Sorcerer Mickey though, let's actually check out some of the different statues that they have. Here's a brand new one. It's gold tone with Disney's Hollywood Studios on the base with Sorcerer Mickey. This one is $129. They do have a 3D print here from Disney's Animal Kingdom with the Tree of Life in the center with all the animals. This one is $50. Here is the brand new Sorcerer Mickey snow globe. This one is absolutely massive with so many characters from the Cheshire Cat, Tinkerbell. You can see Sorcerer Mickey and some of the princesses. That one is $199. And they even have that figurine with Walt like sitting on the stoop there over at Epcot for $95. Let's actually see what else we can find here at the Art of Disney store. So here is yet another wrapped canvases, a magical kingdom. I love this with the train. You have the castle, $109 for that one. And it looks like they do even have a brand new Disneyland exclusive 70th anniversary Funko Pop. This is Walt and then Mickey Mouse on the fire engine. I love this. So many cool new items here at the Art of Disney. These are $50 a piece. Even more merchandise from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom though. This is from the Tiana attraction, part of the Artist series. These are super duper soft graphic t-shirts for $40 a piece. They actually have a bunch of the offerings from that collection though. Your 50 by 60 inch throw blanket, again a super duper soft material. These are $70 a piece, again with Princess Tiana. Also part of the Artist series is a set of 6 different coasters. Actually shows you the design, like you could put them together to kind of like put that whole scene together for $30. And now that we've checked out all of the newest prints, wrapped canvases, and really incredible statues at the Art of Disney store, let's actually head on over to Disney Pin Trading and check out all the newest release Disney Park pins at Walt Disney World. Definitely such a beautiful morning though, just to be out and about at Disney Springs, doing some outdoor shopping. Let's head inside Disney Pin Trading though and check out some of the newest pins. Okay, so right off the bat is a whole bunch of different Disney Pixar Toy Story pins. This is a Sheriff Woody one. Actually has like his little name badge at the bottom. This one is $13. They do also have a brand new Buzz Lightyear pin. Again, these are a really good size, $13 a piece. Underneath there is a double pin with the alien from Toy Story. Then it also comes with the evil Emperor Zurg for $23. Underneath there is some different Disney Pixar pins. This one's from Finding Nemo with Nemo, Dory. You have Crush for $18. Let's actually check out some of the different Disney Princess pins. So this one comes with Flounder and then Princess Ariel. So this is all just one pin for $13. Underneath there, they have a couple different pins from Beauty and the Beast with the Beast and then Belle. That one is $13. And let's see what else we can find down here. So another one with the Enchanted Rose. This one actually comes with like that glass dome design with the rose in the middle for $17. A few other new pins that I haven't seen before here at Disney Springs. They actually have a brand new one, Prepare to Rock, for the Rock and Roller Coaster over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This one is $17. It looks like they do have yet another brand new 2-pin set. We actually get Lucifer. Like, how cool is that? So many new pins. This one is $13. They do even have a Phantasmic pin from over at Disney's Hollywood Studios with Sorcerer Mickey, Tinkerbell, and Ursula for $15. Here's even more of the assorted brand new Magic Band Plus at Disney Pin Trading. This one actually has a bunch of different Disney snacks for some, let's see here, premium bars, churros, and Dole Whip. These are $45 a piece. Here's a cool like diamond design Magic Band Plus. This one has the diamond design with Mickey Mouse for $45. Right underneath there though, perfect for Disney's Animal Kingdom. You can never go wrong with a good animal print Magic Band. Next to that one is a few different limited release pins. This one is specifically for the 30th anniversary of Disney's Pocahontas, with Pocahontas and then Miko. They are $55 a piece. They still do have the, let's see here, 75th anniversary of Disney's Lady and the Tramp, another limited release Magic Band, and one here that's limited release for Disney's Haunted Mansion. This is celebrating 55 years, like how cool is that? And now that we've gotten all of the pin business out of the way, let's head on over to the Marketplace Co-op store. Again, another one of those unique shops that sells so much different merchandise. I feel like spooky season is right around the corner too, and they even have some really cool Disney's Haunted Mansion merchandise like the stainless steel tumbler. If you look closely though, it actually has like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. That one is $35. Right underneath there is a set of 4 like smaller saucer plates from Disney's Haunted Mansion. You can see like the hitchhiking ghost, but you do actually get 4 different designs though with like the bride. This whole set is $40. Right over here is a color-changing coffee mug though, also with the hitchhiking ghost on there. You can see like the bats and then the Haunted Mansion logo for $20. And here's some really nice adult-sized button-down shirts. These are as soft as silk, part of that brand new Disney Roosevelt's collection. You have like Mickey Mouse throughout the years as an astronaut, the Dapper Dans on Main Street, USA. So many different graphics. It's even embroidered Roosevelt on the pocket. This one is $75. Perfect to go with all of this Haunted Mansion merchandise. So they do even have your adult-sized button-down for the Haunted Mansion with the Hatbox Ghost for $75. And it looks like they even have some of the brand new Halloween graphic t-shirts. Again, these are adult size and unisex. You have the Cinderella Castle, the peace sign, the cobwebs, and Walt Disney World. There's no design on the back of this one, but these are super duper soft, only $30 a piece. Right next to that one, yet another new graphic t-shirt. This one says She Go on the front. I actually wonder if this one glows in the dark. That's a really cool design for $30. Next to that is yet another one with the different Disney villains. It says Pick Your Poison. You kind of have like Ursula front and center, and it says Walt Disney World. And they do still have some of the merchandise with the original Florida Orange Bird celebrating 30 years of Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival. Some really fun Christmas ornaments. Let's see if we can find the price here. These are $27 a piece. Next to that is that massive Disney Dooney and Burke tote size bag. This one actually has the little leather attachment here celebrating 30 years of Epcot and a big zipper compartment. So this is a really good sized tote bag for the parks. These are $298. And the brand new original Florida Orange Bird graphic t-shirt, it says the Florida Original on the top. Here's even some of those brand new adult size ringer tees. They make these with so many different characters. They do all say Walt Disney World on the top section, but this one is specific with Darth Vader for $35. Next to that one from Disney Pixar Up. These are so nice and like a super soft material for summertime in Central Florida. Right down here on the bottom section, they do even still have the aliens from Toy Story, where you get 3 different graphics on the front side. And then also from Moana, they do have the Hey Hey graphic t-shirt. I love the eyeballs. This one looks really cool. Let's actually head a little bit further inside the Marketplace Co-op and check out some of the newest Mousewares merchandise. So they do have the really cool lunch bags here with the monorail, Mickey Mouse. You have some balloons. This one actually has a nice Velcro strap on the front for $25. They do even have your melamine dishes, and again you get a set of 4 of them with 4 different colors, like the purple, the mint color, the red, and the yellow. This whole set is $40 for 4 dishes. So many cool things though, part of this year's Mousewares collection, like this kitchen timer with the teacups over there from the Magic Kingdom with Alice in Wonderland. These are $20 a piece. And then right up ahead is a really cool oven mitt. This one is the Minnie Mouse design that has all these little silicone dots so like your pots won't slide for $15. A few assorted Disney coffee mugs that I want to show you here at the co-op though. They're really cool design with the monorail just along for the ride with Cinderella Castle. This one has that ombre effect on the handle for $20. Next to that one is a really cool Mickey Mouse design. This one actually has like the little circular designs with Mickey with the pastel colors. Again, that one is $20. Let's see what else we have doing over here in this section though. This one is actually from the 75th anniversary of Disney's Cinderella. Again, with Cinderella with the slipper on one side, and you do have that same graphic on both sides with the 75th anniversary logo. That one is $20. And they do even have a brand new coffee mug, literally with like the Disney Spirit Jersey logo, established 1971 underneath. Here's a whole little selection of assorted Minnie Mouse merchandise, like this very cool ceramic photo frame with the polka dots. This one holds a 3" by 5" photo with Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature. That one is $30. Right next to that is a cool Minnie Mouse snow globe. Let's shake this puppy up and see what we got doing. Okay, so you got some gold and silver Mickeys on the inside, and you have Minnie Mouse's signature on the back side. That one is $17. They do even have some really fancy kitchen towels. This one's embroidered Simply Irresistible with Minnie Mouse striking a pose for $20. You could even get some of your assorted Sorcerer Mickey merchandise that's brand new to Walt Disney World. This one is that light up tumbler. Definitely gives me like Epcot's Spaceship Earth design here. That one is $35. Underneath there is the massive Disney Starbucks tumbler with that swirl design with the silver Sorcerer Mickey hat and Walt Disney World with your Starbucks logo on the back side. That one is $40. And then right underneath there is your Sorcerer Mickey foaming hand soap dispensers. This actually pushes down there, and the soap comes out in the shape of Mickey Mouse for $13. Like I was saying though, spooky season is right around the corner, and they have a whole section dedicated to Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, like these massive light up figurines of Zero on top of the doghouse with the skull and crossbones. This one is $40. Next to that is another little light up figurine head, literally of Jack Skellington. So this one actually illuminates and turns different colors for $30. They do still have those Oogie Boogie huge ceramic candle holders with the bat design on the backside, so a really nice big votive. And then down here on the bottom section, they have your Jack Skellington Pumpkin King coffee mugs. I love this one. This is actually part of last year's collection. That one is $25. And then last but not least, they do even have the Mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas, a really cool reversible throw pillow. Even a couple brand new throw blankets that they do have at the Marketplace Co-op. This one's actually part of that new collection with the Walt Disney World archway with Cinderella Castle and Mickey Mouse. Actually says where dreams come true. This is more of like a sweatpant material for $70. Underneath there is a couple different woven throw blankets. This material though is super duper soft with the Mickey Mouse design. They are 50 by 60 inches for $70. And right underneath there is another really cool textured throw blanket with that checkerboard design with Mickey Mouse. Definitely gives me like Disney Cruise Line vibes. Some more brand new merchandise here at the Marketplace Co-op. This is an adult size pullover sweatshirt. This one has the sparkly lettering where dreams come true with Cinderella Castle, and it says Walt Disney World at the bottom. These are $45. They do also have the V-neck pullover hoodie. This is a cool design though, again with the Disney logo on the front. These are $65 a piece. On the back side has a massive graphic for Walt Disney World with Cinderella Castle. Definitely goes perfect with this pair of ears though. Definitely very, very sparkly. You get like the princess tiara with the rhinestones for $35. They do even have some of those brand new adult size pullover sweatshirts. They make these with a bunch of different characters though, embroidered with Mickey Mouse making a winky face and Walt Disney World at the bottom. These are $65. Right next to Mickey Mouse, they do even have the brand new Daisy Duck version that's embroidered Walt Disney World at the bottom for $65. And they do still have your Walt Disney Sleeping Beauty. Let's see here, Harvey's collaboration tote bag. These are $229. These are cool though because it's actually like repurposed seat belts from vehicles. Here's even some of that brand new Disney parks, like Disney pin trader merchandise. These are adult size baseball jerseys. That's embroidered Disney pins there on the side, but it does look like you even got a little pin there for pin trading at the bottom. I like this. These are only $70 a piece. On the back side it says pin trader, and then you have number 25 with the Magic Kingdom. Right up ahead is the matching adult size baseball cap. Let's see, authentic official pins. This is for the 25th anniversary. Really cool design though. That one is $30. And some different pins that they do have for sale here at the Marketplace Co-op. This one is a Florida license plate I Trade pins, Walt Disney World. That one's only $13. They do have, let's see here, Mickey, Goofy, and then you have Donald Duck as the Dapper Dans on Main Street, USA for $13. A brand new Minnie Mouse pin though, kind of like where she's tugging on her bow. For the whole body graphic though, this one is 13 bucks. And right underneath there is a really cool Disney Pixar double pin set with the lamp and then the Pixar ball for $23. Of course, you could even get some of the 25th anniversary pins as well. Authentic official pins, again with Mickey Mouse. That one is $15. They even have a brand new Chip and Dale version where you get like the 25th logo. Lots of new pins though. This one is $15, and it does look like they even have a brand new Mickey Mouse version. Here's also a brand new hard shell Disney Parks Loungefly bag. This one's that pearl design with Mickey Mouse. Actually comes with the huge simulated leather straps. These are $90 a piece. Right next to that is the brand new lavender color pair of ears. These are super duper sparkly. You get like that iridescent bow in the center though. Really cool design for $35. They actually match this brand new adult size Spirit jersey. This one has that same iridescent Walt Disney World archway on the backside for $80. And a few more of those adult size pullover sweatshirts. This one has that same like football Letterman patch with Marie from Aristocats, and it says Walt Disney World at the bottom. Again, a really nice quality material. This one is $65. And then even more brand new like Winnie the Pooh merchandise. They do have the Tigger version for $65. A few other Disney Park lug crossbody bags though. This one is really cool, again with the red, white, and blue. You get 3 zipper compartments though, and the big patch embroidered with Mickey Mouse. These are all $65 a piece. Let's see what else we have on the bottom section. Perfect for a good day over at Epcot. They do have Remy from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, but Remy's embroidered with the chef's hat. The backside says anyone can cook. This one is $65, and they do also still have the Cinderella Castle version. This one's embroidered with that quilted design with the castle and Walt Disney World on the backside. Even more Haunted Mansion merchandise here at the Marketplace Co-op. So another Disney Parks Loungefly. This one is that canvas material, but you got that stud work. It's embroidered Haunted Mansion on the side and Welcome Foolish Mortals with the Haunted Mansion logo. This one is $80, and it looks like they do still have a whole bunch of the Stitch Loungefly items, like this massive wallet. Stitch's whole facial expression is embroidered, and it's actually double-sided. These are $50 a piece. Definitely goes perfect with the matching Disney Parks Loungefly. A few more crossbody bags that I do want to show you here at the Marketplace Co-op. This one's an actual like classics, like really nice leather Dooney and Burke bag that's embossed with Mickey Mouse. These are $198 a piece. They have this nice blue color, and then right next to that one is the black crossbody bag that has your gold hardware and then Mickey Mouse. So many awesome brand new graphic t-shirts though. This is a women's cut one with the sequence pair of ears. You have the big bow on the front, and it says Walt Disney World. Very nice soft cotton material though. These are $45. Another Disney Parks Loungefly though with that black and white design. I love Mickey Mouse. So he's kind of like popping out the pocket there, but you get a bunch of graphics on the backside even with Mickey. These are $80 a piece. And then right next to that is a Leota graphic t-shirt, Leota's spiritual message. This is really cool though for $40. Just like over at Disney Style, the Marketplace Co-op is one of those shops at Disney Springs. If you are here, you have to check out the newest merchandise, because you are going to find things that you're not going to find elsewhere in some of the different shops around Disney Springs. I just wanted to take a moment though just to take in the beautiful sights and sounds here. Like you can see the T-Rex restaurant off in the distance, the paddlefish, even some crazy cool sounds coming off of Rainforest Cafe. Next up though, let's head inside the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney, and check out the huge new selection of merchandise at Walt Disney World. At the World of Disney though, they have some great deals on your adult size graphic t-shirts. Normally $30 a piece, now only $25 each when you buy two. You have like Minnie Mouse as a cowgirl with the lasso. It has the Walt Disney World archway. Here's a really cool graphic shirt with all of the characters inside of that square design from Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, and then Goofy. But speaking of the Walt Disney World archway, here's a really cool one with Mickey and Minnie on either end, most magical place on earth. And then yet another like cowboy design. You get the character cowboy boots with the Walt Disney World lettering, but they do have all of those graphic shirts on the bottom section so you can select your size. A few other shirts that I do want to show you part of that deal. This one is from Disney Pixar Toy Story from Pizza Planet, serving your local star cluster. That's a really cool shirt. A brand new one from Disney Pixar Coco. That actually says Familia on the top section. You can see Miguel and then Walt Disney World part of that deal. So many cool graphic t-shirts part of that deal, though this one says Castle, Mickey Waffles, It's a Small World, Fantasyland, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, even Mickey Pretzels. Next to that one is a cool Donald Duck graphic t-shirt. It actually has like the outline with Cinderella Castle. They actually do have like the Donald Duck version, and then right next to that is a really cool Tinkerbell, kind of like that same design with the castle. They're even currently running a deal on the adult size novelty socks. These are normally $18 a piece, now $15 each when you buy two. These are just a nice like black design embroidered with the Spirit Jersey logo. Right next to them is all the characters, almost in like a totem pole form. It starts with Donald at the bottom and then goes all the way up to Goofy. But speaking of Goofy, here's a really cool pair of adult size socks with his little toothers sticking out. You have his big floppy ears, but they have so many different character socks at the World of Disney with Scrooge McDuck, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And then way down on the bottom section, you can get both socks with Chip and Dale. So many brand new things at the World of Disney store. Here is a new adult size pullover sweatshirt with the Mickey design, the heart. You have the peace sign and Walt Disney World. These are actually a really good deal, only $50 a piece. Of course, they do have a whole bunch of the merchandise, part of this year's Play in the Park collection. Let's actually check out some of the different offerings on the bottom. So here's your Disney Parks Loungefly simulated leather wallet. You get like all of the Disney characters, Cinderella Castle. That same design goes to the back side though. These are $50 a piece. Right underneath there is the matching adult size baseball cap. These are actually one size fits all, embroidered with Walt Disney World. You have the castle and Mickey Mouse. That one is $30. Here's even some of the assorted Christmas ornaments, part of this year's Play in the Parks collection, with the Dumbo the Flying Elephant attraction with Minnie Mouse riding it. That one is $25. They do also have the Mickey Mouse version where he's on Big Thunder Mountain from over at the Magic Kingdom for 25 bucks. But here's a super duper soft, like really plush throw blanket. Really nice for the kiddos especially. These are 50 by 60 inches. Let's see the old price tag. That one is $45. Let's check out some of the newest Stitch merchandise here at the World of Disney store. So another Disney Parks Loungefly with Stitch and then Scrump. This one is a very nice simulated leather with the silver hardware. I like the peach color though. These are $80 a piece. They do still have those super duper plush pair of ears with the little mohawk design with a little patch of fur in the center. You have Stitch's ears though, like everything is embroidered. These are $35 a piece. It looks like they even have your adult size Spirit jerseys with your classic established 1971. This one has a bunch of graphics with Stitch at the bottom. These are $80. The backside has your Walt Disney World archway with the graphics at the bottom section. And I'm a big fan of these massive tote size bags. They make these with so many different Disney characters. This is the Stitch version with that huge 3D effect on the front. It even has Walt Disney World on the backside, where Stitch is kind of like taking a bite out of the lettering. These are perfect for like a good Disney resort pool day because you can fit so many beach towels on the inside. Let's head a little bit further inside the World of Disney store though and see what else we can find. Here's some more of that brand new Winnie the Pooh merchandise though. This is a nice hunter green graphic t-shirt with a big graphic with Pooh Bear, and they do all say Walt Disney World at the bottom. These are $35 a piece. They actually make these with a bunch of different characters from Winnie the Pooh, with like Piglet jumping for joy. That one says Walt Disney World at the bottom. On the opposite side of that rack is the same difference with Tigger, kind of like bouncing on his tail. This is a nice like navy blue color for $35. And it does look like they even have a brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt. This one's embroidered Winnie the Pooh, literally with all of the characters. These are $60 a piece. And then right up ahead is a brand new like simulated leather wallet with Pooh Bear. This is perfect though. It has like a little coin pouch. You could put like your room ticket in or your park pass for only $18. Here's even a brand new Winnie the Pooh stainless steel cup. This one is massive, just like a Stanley cup. These are $50 a piece. You get the little flower gibbet, even a cool like zipper compartment with a honeybee. That's all embroidered on the front for $50. For $80 is a brand new adult size unisex windbreaker. This one is a full zip with the Disney logo on the front. The nice thing though, it has two pockets with zipper compartments as well. Again, these are $80 a piece. On the back side, it does have a really nice hood with the Walt Disney World lettering. Even more Disney deals going on right now at the World of Disney store. They have your Loungefly Mickey Mouse and Friends. This is the canvas material embroidered with like Donald Duck, It's a Small World, Magic Kingdom, and some of the classic attractions. These are normally $80 a piece, now only $50. They do still have a whole selection of your 2025 merchandise though. This is your adult size baseball jersey. It's embroidered Walt Disney World going down the front. You have Mickey and Minnie again with 2025. On the back side though, this is a really cool huge embroidered patch with Cinderella Castle, even some fireworks going off. These are $65 a piece, and they do have the matching massive backpack. You got the Cinderella Castle zipper pull, Donald, Daisy, Mickey, Minnie, so many different characters for $50. And there's been so many really awesome brand new Lion King offerings here at the World of Disney store. So another Disney Parks Loungefly with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. The backside here has that same graphic as the front for $80. Let's actually dive right in though and check out some more of the Lion King merchandise. So they do have this super duper fuzzy pair of ears with Scar from Lion King. These are $35 a piece. And then right underneath there is an adult size graphic t-shirt. This one has the big patch embroidered Lion King with a bunch of the characters for $40. Even more awesome Starbucks tumblers here at the World of Disney store, though they do have all 4 Disney theme parks. This one is a nice stainless steel one from Disney's Hollywood Studios with Miss Piggy. You have Mickey Mouse, even Slinky Dog. The backside of all of them have your Starbucks logo. These are $45 a piece. Next to that one is a really cool Epcot version with Spaceship Earth. You have Olaf, Figment, and Mickey Mouse for $45. One of my personal favorites though is definitely this cream colored one. It actually has all 4 Disney theme parks and some of the classic attractions around Walt Disney World. It looks like they even have a couple brand new candles here at the World of Disney store. This one actually has that cool Mickey Mouse design with all of the sparkles. That one is sandalwood scented. These are $35 a piece. Right next to that one is a donut warm cookie candy scented candle. This one has that 3D effect, literally with all of the beacons of magic for $35. A few other brand new coffee mugs that I did want to show you though. I like how it has like the letter of each character's name in gold, but this is the Mickey Mouse version with the red and white. It actually says True Original on the back side, but these are $20 a piece. They do actually have these with a bunch of different characters, like the Minnie Mouse version with the M. The backside says Super Sweet. Let's see what else we have doing though. Right underneath is G for Goofy. On the backside of that coffee mug, this one says Means Well. And the last but not least part of this collection is a really cool Donald Duck coffee mug. I love his facial expression. On the backside it says Even Tempered. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at Disney Springs. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer from over at the Disney Style store. So many unique things over there. the art of Disney, Disney pin trading. We got to check out so much awesome merchandise. And of course at the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.